So we're gonna close it out with Snoop Dogg. So he's going viral because on a podcast, this is the Sarah Fontenot's podcast, and it's called "It's Given Last Week." No, it's Given. Sorry. So he was on there last week, and he took his grandson to see Pixar's Lightyear, which featured a same-sex couple, and he said he recalled his grandson quizzing him about how the couple in the film had a child together. And Snoop admitted that he was unprepared to answer those questions in the middle of the kids' film. Because he's like, now Snoop is saying he's scared of going to movies with kids because now you're throwing all this different sexuality into kids movies, and we're there to see a movie, not to educate them on different people's sexuality during a movie. So I guess he was with his grands. You know what, let's hear it from Snoop. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
Oh, the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's
yeah,
called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer is in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Oh, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Uh, I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for.
So when he doesn't say he doesn't have an answer for it, I think he's saying in that moment there, he was caught off guard because he did not expect his grandchild to ask him, why does this character have two moms. And that's the thing about kids, they are going to question you. So people were like, going after him, like how can you not explain, or why don't you know how to explain? So I'm not quite sure if his grandchildren, I think their ages are 3, 6, 7, and 8, and I'm not quite sure which one was at the movie theaters, if it was all of his grandkids. But anyways, yeah, people were going after Snoop for that. And then, they the Breakfast Club that comes on, Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy, they were taking his sides, taking his side, pushing back on the critics to say, everyone has their own time and choice on when to sit their kids down, at what age, to explain to them what's going on in this world. And at that particular time and moment, I think Snoop was caught off guard to explain that to his grandchild, especially in a movie theater. And I'm not quite sure if he's saying that, in movies, that they should not have gay characters in movies. So if you know, let me know. Let me know if that's what he's saying. That gay characters should never be in kids' movies. Because if that's the case, that would be a problem. Maybe they need to ahead of time, because not all parents want their kids to learn about sexuality or see sexual stuff without first explaining it to them themselves. So I guess going forward with movies that are kids movies, especially geared toward kids, they need to put a warning in there that, there's a same sex couple, you might see this, and then people are going to say, well, they don't do that for straight people. Of course not, they don't do that. But the world that we live in, it's both sexes, man and woman, and that's what you do. That's what you need to procreate, to make life. And I think it's the parents' job to sit down and explain to the kids why you have some kids with two moms and two dads. I don't think, they should go to a movie, see it, and then right then and there. Because kids, they want you to explain it then, there, and now. and he wasn't in the position to do that because he did not expect to go into a movie theater to explain to his grandkids why there's two mom, if you get what I'm saying. So anyways, gossipers, please like, share, subscribe, tell me your thoughts on the James Bond incident, Cardi B, Snoop Dogg and his kids. What was the first story? I can't even remember my first story. What the heck is going on with my head? Well, it was good. But anyways, gossipers, please like, share, subscribe. The first story was Northwest and Kim Kardashian. Spread the word. Let's grow our little channel. Thank you for watching and listening.